and I'm going to be going over this problem. So it starts out here, and this work looks good, isolating 2y. So adding 6x to each side looks great, and then we're left with 2y equals 6x plus 6. Now we need y equals mx, or the slope times x plus the y-intercept. This is not the y-intercept right now because we have a 2 in front of the y. We need to have y, not 2y. So right now what we can do is we can just, already some of the work has been done, and all we have to do is simplify. So we have 2y. This 2 is being multiplied by y. So what we have to do is divide both sides by 2. So 2 divided by 2 is just 1. 1 times y is y equals, and then we divide each of the factors by 2. So 6x divided by 2 is the same as 3x, and then the 6 divided by 2 plus 3. So right away we have our y-intercept right here very nicely. So it is plus 3. So that's the same, the y-intercept is when x is 0, and then y here would be 3. It's in that format. And if you don't, what you can always do is test that out to make sure. So if y equals 3 times 0 plus 3, then y equals 3. So when x is 0, y is 3, and that is our y-intercept. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on our graph. And then we can pick, we need to have one more point in order to get the dotted line or the solid line. So here I'm going to pick any number I want to for x, because then I'll get a corresponding y value, but I want to make it easy. So I already used 0, that would be the easiest. So I'm going to use 1 for x, and then I just substitute it in. Y equals 3 times 1 instead of the x plus 3. And then I simplify this and I got y equals 3 plus 3, which is 6. So here's my second point, 1 comma 6. So I just go like this over 1 for x. This is my x value and this is my y value. And then up, this is 3, so 3 more, and then I'm right here. Now the original inequality has a greater than sign, so that means if it had a greater than or equal to, it would be a solid line, but it is a dotted line. There we go. This should be very straight. Okay, you get the idea. Now what I need to do is I can test out a point on either side of this dotted line. So I'm going to pick the easiest one. Let me go ahead and mark it in blue. I can pick any point I want to, but I'm just going to pick this one. Why? Because it's easy. And that is the point 0, 0. And so if this is true on the original, I always go back to the original inequality just in case something is off. And so I'm just going to substitute for x, I'm going to substitute in 0, and for y, I'm going to substitute 0. So 2 times 0 minus 6 times 0 is greater than 6. Uh-oh, that does not look true, because 0 minus 0 is just 0, and 0 is not greater than 6. So I am going to shade this side. I don't know why it keeps, I'm trying to move it. Okay, so everything, the solutions are everything on this side. So I hope that makes sense. So any points on this side would be true for this inequality equation. And you can always test out a point on this side. You can pick out another easy one. You could pick this point, which would be the point 0, 4, and see if that works. So Anyway, I hope this was helpful, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.